You know, even if they didn't accept my apology, I leave it in God's hand, and I leave it in your guys' decision. I truly believe God is.
That made me sick. Your words made me sick.
He don't deserve parole.
The Committee on Parole is reconvening at Catahoula Correctional Center. My name is Pearl Wise. To my left is Mr. Roche, and to my right is Mr. Freeman. We comprise your panel this morning. With the staff at Catahoula Correctional Center, will you please announce yourselves for the record? Is there any staff member there with you? Any staff member there?
Yes, ma'am. She just stepped out. I'm gonna get her. She just stepped out.
Okay, I'll wait.
Yeah, she's right here. She's right here right now.
Okay, ma'am, for the
record.
Yes, ma'am.
for the record, would you please give us your name?
My name is Lieutenant Kathy Townsend.
Lieutenant Townsend, at the proper time, we want to ask the institution to let us know how he's doing for his write-ups and all that. So I hope somebody will at the conclusion of our interview. We want to hear from the institution. Thank you.
Yes, ma'am. I will have someone ready.
All right, thank you. Okay, sir, would you give us your name and DOC number, please?
Eli Garcia Jimenez. My DOC is 733911.
Okay, sir, if it's okay with you, can I just call you Mr. Garcia?
Yes, ma'am.
Good. Let me explain the process to you. I'm going to read some information in the record. Afterwards, we're going to conduct an interview with you, starting with Mr. Roche. He was assigned your case. You do have some opposition that's present here, and one of them want to speak. We're going to give them an opportunity to speak. And then we're going to hear from the institution about how you've been doing. And once all the interviews have been conducted, you will have the last say. We'll let you tell us whatever you want us to know, and then we'll vote. Let me go ahead and call out your visitors for the record. You have Daniel Garcia, the father of the victim. He wants to speak. And you have Rebecca Garcia, the mother of the victim, is present and do not want to speak. Let me read the information for the record. Mr. Garcia, your DOC number is 733911. You're listed as a first felony offender. Your charge is molestation of a juvenile over 1 year. You were sentenced on April the 23rd of 2018. You were sentenced to 10 years DOC, and 5 years of DOC is without benefit of probation, parole, or suspension of sentence. Your parole eligibility date reflects 7/6/22. You do not earn good time, and your full term date is July the 5th of 2027. Does that sound about right, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Would you answer, Mr. Roche?
Thank you, Ms. Wise. Good morning, Mr. Garcia.
Morning, sir.
Mr. Garcia, you're currently 35 years old, is that correct?
I'm sorry, can you repeat that?
You're currently 35 years old.
I think it's cut enough.
You're currently 35 years old.
I'm sorry. Yeah, I think it's kind of cutting up the internet or something.
What is your age?
My age is 33. I'm 33 years old.
Okay. You were born in 1987, right?
No, sir.
Your master record is wrong. What's your birthday?
September 5th, 1989.
Okay. You need to correct your master record that your birthday is 1987. You need to correct that, okay?
Yes, sir. I tried to do it, but they left it on the same.
Oh, so you tried to correct it before?
Yes, sir. I tried to correct it before.
Yeah, okay, good. Now, you've served about 5 years on this sentence?
Yes, sir.
Now, when was your last disciplinary write-up?
That was at the beginning of my DOC time in 2018 out of Rivers Correctional Center.
Okay. And what was that write-up for?
There was a fight.
Did you get an aggravated fight or a fight?
Just a regular fight.
So it was a number 10.
I'm sorry.
It was a number 10.
Yeah.
Now, what is your current job at Catahoula?
I'm the IWF representative, IWF worker, trustee.
You're a trustee. How long have you been a trustee?
I've been at this place, I've been a year.
Tell me about the programs that you've completed.
I have not completed any programs. I've been writing in the other facilities, but they never put me in any programs.
So you've been incarcerated for 5 years. And you haven't taken one program.
No, sir. No, because I try to, I'm sorry.
Tell me about the immigration detainer.
Do I have an immigration detainer?
Tell me about it. You do have one. Tell me what it's for.
Immigration detainer, that's what illegal status, illegal immigrant. I'm an illegal immigrant.
And how long have you been in the United States illegally?
12 years in the free world and 6 in here.
For the last 18 years, you've been living in the United States of America and have not realized your status.
I was working on it, sir. I was working on it when I got arrested.
Now, in difference to your brother, I'm not going to talk about the offense. Everybody at this hearing knows exactly what you did. But I'm here to tell you, your niece is still physically, mentally, and emotionally affected by what you did. You have not done any rehabilitative programs to correct your behavior. You need to complete all 4 phases of your sex offender treatment before I even consider voting for you. You have
Yes, sir.
law enforcement opposition. The DA's office is opposed. The victims are opposed. And basically, Garcia, you have done nothing to rehabilitate yourself except serve time.
Yes, sir.
Need to write the classification officer, write DOC, tell them that you're a sex offender and you need sex offender treatment.
Yes, sir.
Is there any other thing that you would like to say?
Sir, I came here to for an opportunity. Yeah, I've been living here for a long time, and yes, sir. It hurts me too. I don't have no words, but I don't know any kind of word will solve the problem or make them better. To be honest, I don't have a word for it.
Well,
I feel.
Mr. Garcia, let me stop you there, and I understand where you are. But that's why I want you to have sex offender treatment, so you can understand what you did. You have no idea what you did. Sex offender treatment will allow you a chance to have some idea and help you overcome the bad behavior that you displayed with your niece. So it won't happen again. Ms. Wise.
Thank you, sir. Mr.
Yes,
Freeman?
sir.
Is the staff in there? Let them know that we want to hear from them before we start talking with our visitors today.
Yeah, give me a second. I think they step out again.
Okay.
Yeah, they want to talk to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Sure. Yes, ma'am.
Thank you, Lieutenant Townsend. Can you tell us how he's been doing, what he's been doing?
As he's been working as overrunning the IWF program, which is the inmate welfare program. It's where we serve lunches and stuff like that to all the dorms and inmates. He's been doing really good. For the last year since he was in IWF, I was the kitchen supervisor at that time. And so he was directly under me, but he has done very well. He was also an administration trustee where he helped take care of the wardens and the assistant wardens and all the front offices. So he come into contact with, all the authority figures, but he has done very well.
It's good to hear. Thank you for letting us know that. Thank
Yes, ma'am.
you.
Are we done?
Yes, ma'am. I need to talk.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay,
Yes, ma'am.
thank you.
Nobody have a question to speak with. A young man, I have one question before we talk with the victim. One of the things, can you hear me all right? Can you hear
Yes,
me?
yes, ma'am. I can.
The reports that we have indicated that you stated at the time that your victim actually initiated the romance. She came on to you. Is that your statement today?
Yes, ma'am.
You continue to maintain that statement?
Yes, ma'am.
All right, thank you. All right, at this time, we're ready to hear from Mr. Daniel Garcia. Tell us, will you unmute your mic and tell us what you want us to know?
Can you hear me?
Yes, sir, we can hear you.
First of all, I want to apologize. We're very emotional right now listening to all these
You're a coward. For one,
these lies.
blaming the victim for saying that oh my goodness. I leave you to the board. They know what they're doing with the kind of people you are. You need help. You need them classes for you to blame a victim, a child at that. You're very wrong, Mr. Garcia.
All your statements need to be directed toward this panel. Tell us what you want us to know.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
First of all,
It's okay. I know this is hard.
my apologies. It's very emotional listening to all of this. We've been really thinking about this for the past couple months. If he's actually sought rehabilitation, had any remorse. We haven't heard anything back from apologies or anything. I mean, proof itself that he hasn't even taken any classes on any of this. My fear is this man, he groomed everybody around us.
We have 5 children.
He
5.
groomed everything. We didn't see the signs because we've never gone through this. It was too late, you know. And that's our fear. That if this man gets back, he's not. I don't think he's gonna be in the United States, but he's gonna go back to his home country and start
He
all
has
over again
nieces and
because
nephews.
he hasn't taken classes.
He doesn't know.
He doesn't
how.
have a remorse whatsoever, and I mean, he's got a smug face, you know. Me right now, if I wanted my freedom, I would have done everything.
All the classes.
I
you
would
need
have
to get
taken
better.
courses. I would have
And listen,
apologized to the family, the parents, you know, even if they didn't accept my apology. I
I'm
I
sick.
leave it in God's hand,
sick.
and I leave it in your guys', you know, decision. I truly believe God is.
That made me sick. Your words made me sick.
He don't deserve parole.
Your words made me
You
sick.
know.
Thank y'all so much. Thank y'all
Thank
so
you,
much.
man.
Thank
David. I know this was hard. But I thank you for the courage you took to show up today and participate.
You know, I'm getting really tired of the gaslighting and minimizing when it comes to these cases. Saying that a little girl initiated something with you as a grown man, you need to go. And it's heartbreaking, you know, because imagine that this is your brother and he violated your daughter. And I have to address the dad in this case when he said that he groomed everyone around them and they didn't see the signs. Again, please be cognizant of what's going on. And it shouldn't have to be like that, right? I mean, this is your brother. That's his niece. This is a familial connection. There shouldn't be any threat, right? I hate to say it, but the ones closest to us hurt us the most. And I just want to give some love to the mom because she went full mama bear mode. She didn't hold back her feelings. She wasn't afraid. And she wanted to bury him under the grave. That's right, mama. I just wanted to show some love to these parents because we have done cases where other parents just didn't care about their kids at all. And they're sitting here as a pair, emotional and all, trying to fight this thing and make sure that he sits down and does his time. Rightfully so. And kudos to them. So let's get back to the case and see what happens.
So, Mr. Garcia, what is your final statement before we vote?
Yes, like I said before, you know, I could apologize for them. I apologize, you know, for the wrong, what happened and everything. But I know it ain't not gonna fix nothing what happened. But I really, really sorry, and I really apologize to y'all. I ain't this kind of man. I'm not the kind of person, but yes, it happened. I can't fix it, you know. I'm sorry. I am truly sorry for what happened. I'm really sorry. I'm really sorry. And it's not because I didn't want to take any programs. I've been writing, I've been requesting. There's limited things that I can do here, you know, and I'm trying, you know, it has changed my life, really, because, you know, I have learned a lot, you know, and, you know, I'm trying to get my programs and do the classes and everything. And I'm really trying since the day one that I came to DOC, I start writing, but they say that, you know, they can't do it or they don't answer my request. But I've been trying to do that.
All right, thank you, sir. Thank you for your statements. The panel ready to vote?
Yes,
All right, Mr. Roche.
Mr. Garcia, based on a lack of rehabilitative programming, no sex offender treatment, law enforcement opposition, a active immigration detainer, and the victim's family is adamantly opposed. I'm denying your request.
Thank you, Mr. Roche. Mr. Freeman?
I concur with Mr. Roche for the same reason.
All right, young man, my vote is the same for the same reasons that have been already outlined. Parole is denied today. We want to thank you all for participating today, and we're going to close out. Calcasieu, we thank y'all for accommodating us this morning. Best wishes to you, young man.
Thank you.